memories, what your focus is. I'm on a whole nother level, you ain't close to it. Cause I'm gone, I'm gone, 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 gone. I'm gone, Lord, help me now. I know somebody help me. I'm off that brown and that white, girl, I'm mixing, goddamn. Off the ground, I'm so high, oh, I'm lifted, goddamn. And my nigga wrap it up like it's Christmas, goddamn. Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn.
My love calls me, he calls me by the thunder. Perfect sound within my soul.
Hey, okay, shout out to my mama. Tryna get this paper so we don't got no problems. Nucci put that work and you know Nucci gon' solve it. There's a whole lot of fuckery I don't get involved with. I don't get involved with, no, I gotta keep that bullshit away, away, away. Heard that nigga talking bullshit, okay, okay, okay. No more drama for me, just give me all the pussy. My Spanish bitches call me daddy, like Padre, Padre, Padre. Yeah, baby, come to Papa, I give it to you proper. She tried to touch it, I ain't wanna hit her with that okay, they phone it, I'm not. And see, my problem with that is if you go over the edge, how you supposed to get back? Somebody answer me. I'm asking God for forgiveness, praying pastor, please. Put a word in for me, need it for my family. But honestly, look, I'm just trying to keep my sanity.
Hey, damn, damn. Yeah, I got a lot of weight. Yeah, I got a lot of weight. Love. Yeah, I got a lot of weight on me. Yeah, I got a lot of weight. Why these fuck niggas hating on me? Like, why these fuck niggas hate? Gucci low so I can barely see. I'ma keep shining till they bury me. I don't let a fuck nigga carry me. On the gang, which we 30 deep. Yeah, I got a lot of weight. Yeah, I got a lot of weight on me. Fuck niggas, they be hate. Why these fuck niggas hating on me? Gucci low so I can barely see. Keep shining till they bury me. I don't let a fuck nigga carry me. On the gang, which we 30 deep. Yeah, this shit got weight on me. I know they gon' hate, but this shit ain't phasing me. Same niggas talking down when I come around, they just be praising me. I got this shit out the mud, 30 if that's blood, but you know I claim the Z. Boy, this little money ain't changing me. The streets
I already ain't got a fair shake talking you, but
the leg in my room, but
I already ain't got a fair shake talking you.
Let's hit the lit.
Let me let y'all know.
No, I had
thank the whole hood who came out here. I tell y'all, I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. What they trying to do is they trying to get that money again with Pacquiao and Floyd, but it's cool. I ain't worrying about it. I'm still that nigga, man. I'm on top. Cincinnati, stand up. West Side.
DJ Ty.
Yeah.
I already ain't got a fair shake talking you, but
I got a lot of weight.
Thank the whole hood who came out here. I want to thank the whole hood who came out here.
Yeah, I got a lot of weight.
The whole hood who came out here. I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all.
Yeah, I got a lot of weight on me. Yeah, I got a lot of weight. Why these fuck niggas hating on me? Like, why these fuck niggas hate? Gucci low so I can barely see. I'ma keep shining till they bury me. I don't let a fuck nigga carry me. On the gang, which we 30 deep. Yeah, I got a lot of weight. Yeah, I got a lot of weight on me. Fuck niggas, they be hate. Why these fuck niggas hating on me? Gucci low so I can barely see. Keep shining till they bury me. I don't let a fuck nigga carry me. On the gang, which we 30 deep. Yeah, this shit got weight on me. I know they gon' hate, but this shit ain't phasing me. Same niggas talking down when I come around, they just be praising me. I got this shit out the mud, 30 if that's blood, but you know I claim the Z. Boy, this little money ain't changing me. The streets don't love you, that came from Z. Had to put the leg in my room, but I got good boot from the shooters. Just hit a lick, then I'm back to the hood. Know I had to maneuver. Most of these rap niggas really goofy. I been trapping hard, so I'm used to it. All these bags of gas, yeah, I blew through it. When it come to cash, I gotta get to it. I got straight drop. I been jugging hard, yeah, on the block. Me and Mo, we sellin' pop. Nigga fucking playin', get his ass pop. Yeah, I got a lot of weight on me. Yeah, I got a lot of weight. Why these fuck niggas hating on me? Like, why these fuck niggas hate? Gucci low so I can barely see. I'ma keep shining till they bury me. I don't let a fuck nigga carry me. On the gang, which we 30 deep. Yeah, I got a lot of weight. Yeah, I got a lot of weight on me. Fuck niggas, they be hate. Why these fuck niggas hating on me? Gucci low so I can barely see. Keep shining till they bury me. I don't let a fuck nigga carry me. On the gang, which we 30 deep. Yeah, I seen my nigga change for that dough. I seen a nigga up and went broke. No, I ain't letting up till I blow. Now I got peas and used to sell cold. I don't care how hard it get. Pick on Mars, swear I won't fold. I had to put my heart in this shit. I will never change with my bros. I just wanna bang, grow. Bands on me, yeah, they can't fall. Man, Trey, we shade the same clothes. Can't stop now, nigga need more. I'm trapping my bitch in Dior. Her bands like we making them food.
I bet they got you like it pay me. Trey 7, that's the block that made me. They say the rap shit supposed to save me. See Max B, I think I'm wavy. I got a girl, she educated. All these babies having babies. This shit cracked just like the 80s. Young Hefe back and bitch, I'm wavy. Money come fast and it ain't slowing down. Ain't know me then, I bet she know me now. I'm turned up, bitch, I ain't turning down. Walk in this bitch, I got 100 rounds. She got some followers, then went Hollywood. I fucked her anyway, it's all good. She fucking ball plays on the hardwood. I treat that bitch just like a dog should. She say you daddy, I say I better be. She say these other niggas just charity. I got that sauce, they want the recipe. Yeah, I'm the realest nigga you'll ever meet. I rep that Glock shit like it pay me. Trey 7, that's the block that made me. They say the rap shit supposed to save me. See Max B, I think I'm wavy. I got a girl, she educated. All these babies having babies.
Manny, congratulations.
I got love for all of my niggas, yeah. Even when I don't show them. Every day nigga in the hood with killers. I just pray that they score. Couple months ago I was poor. Now the young nigga getting torn. I think God see who want him all. He told me chasing it is yours. Can't wait till I'm a tour. I just have to give him more. Yeah, I got a lot of weight. Why these fuck niggas hating on me? Like why these fuck niggas hate? Gucci low so I can barely see. I'ma keep shining till they bury me. Don't let a fuck nigga carry me. I'm niggas be 30 deep. Yeah, I got a lot of weight. Yeah, I got a lot of weight on me.
If you wanna go and touch the sky with please, with 3 bitches in the back of the Bentley. Menage twice today.
If you wanna go and catch a body with me, make sure that your ass strapped up well, cause I ain't got time to play. No hesitate, no concentrate, no nigga play. On dinner, finna demonstrate. Get out of line, you finna die. Your mama cried.
Okay, I elevate, I educate. Another day, let's celebrate. Some more bitches, another cake, another chopper, another Drake, another whore at the store, 44 now. I remember when I couldn't cop it, I need more now. Bitch, I own the whole store now. I be flashing up so bored now. Ops losing, what's the score now? Bullet showers, bitches pouring down. I'm always out, them niggas not around. I spent that then I came back around. I'm in a club with my ice on. She fat as shit, little tights on. In the kitchen with my ice on. Do it with the lights on. Yeah. Go and touch the sky with glees, with 3 bitches in the back of the Bentley.
I already ain't got a fair shake talking to you, but let me talk something. Let me let y'all know. I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. What they trying to do is they trying to get that money again with Pacquiao and Floyd, but it's cool. I ain't worrying about it. I'm still that nigga, man. I'm on top. Cincinnati, stand up. West side, 2-5.
You're 3-3-1 in your last 7 fights. What will you do next?
Hey, I'm 3-3-1 my last 7, but I'll be 7-0 against you.
Lolo. shit. I hop up what's up like I'm Martin Lawrence. These niggas sweeter than Almond Joy. Plastic Glock look like I got a toy. You could get work if you not employed. Fuck you niggas, y'all ain't robbing the soul. Call my hitters up, Tommy and Cole. No job, Tommy ready to go. My life a movie, nigga, belly and blow. Bridget put up with that Macarena. You knew that was coming, bitch, that's my Gina. I give her the word and a lot of penis. She know I got stripes and I'm not a zebra. Antisocial, I ain't going to barcode in the streets, nigga. Shout out to Barcode, shout out to Gleek, you might know him as Nardo. Little nigga, hop out looking like Roscoe. Big Savannah look like I hit the lotto. Hustle man, sell a homeless a bar. So hope you ain't snitching, you giving up info. Grab man, throw your ass off the fifth floor. Been getting money, I gotta get more. If I was you, I'd pull a kick. Don't get this step and you ain't gotta go home. I'm really fresh, I'm Dragonfly Jones. Watch out for the feds on the ride home. I ain't famous, but I'm jiving on. You jacking, you looking like my clone. I'm too cool, I look like a styrofoam. I ain't switching up, shout out to Shay Shay. She gon' hop out looking like Sinead. Now bagged up, it's looking like it's payday. Man, what I'm feeling like a vacate. Strapped up, I ain't doing no loafing. Bitch, I want some
DJ Ty.
All that internet.
Yeah.
Who wants smoke?
Bitches talking all that shit. I bet they won't at me. I bet they won't drop that motherfucking pin though.
Wavy Boy Productions.
Johnny L, bitch. Glock 27 in the YSL purse. And these bitches be faking, but they don't want to work. And I got the lace panties, got the chopper in my shirt. Catch them bitches lacking, I'ma put them on a shirt. Who want to smoke? Who want to smoke? Who want to smoke? Who want to want to smoke? Bitches get the subtweet and I don't even him. Pull up, want that work, yeah, I pull up in the bands. Bad bitch with me, got them choppers look like twins. Bitches subtweeting, I don't need him. I'm like, who want to smoke? Who want to smoke? Who want to smoke? Bitches talking money, but they really broke. Come out dripping, yeah, I make them hoes show. Bad bitch with a bag and a pussy soap. Wanna eat the pussy, so you know I put it on his throat. Only wear my Louis boots on a rainy day, ho. Yeah, 5,500 for the Louis raincoat. 5,000 more in the Neiman Marcus store. And I got the chopper and the Costa. Who want to smoke? Who want to smoke? Who want to smoke? Who want to smoke?
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. What they trying to do is they trying to get that money again with Pacquiao and Floyd. But it's cool. I ain't worrying about it. I'm still that nigga, man. I'm on top. Cincinnati, stand up. West side.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, nigga, you a cold bitch. You's a motherfucking pussy. I lost my money fucking with you because I thought you could box a little bit. I didn't know that you didn't have heart either. You ain't got no heart, nigga. Nigga, you threw 6 punches a motherfucking round, and after that, you blew the fight. I know you did. You threw it.
Yeah, for the hood.
You had to.
For the hood, dog.
And hold up, let me get on about that. First of all, nigga, you ain't do shit for the hood, nigga. See, you was wrong with niggas. See, you making it seem like when we get on, that's how we supposed to act. Nigga, like I said, you ain't gotta be no square, but you don't be no motherfucking piece of shit. You a piece of shit. You was in front of your mama, boy. And you let that nigga, you let Pacquiao bust you up like that in front of your mama. You ain't throw no punches, nigga. You ran and you ran. Now, I wouldn't be mad at you. I wouldn't be motherfucking mad if you fought. But your suck ass ain't fighting. And that's what your problem is. You need to retire, boy.
Talk to me.
Nobody else need to give you another motherfucking fight.
Once a bitch, always a bitch. Fuck that. That's how I go.
Don't even fucking, you ain't been training with fucking head
He's a good entertainer.
No, he's
That's
not.
He is.
An entertainer.
He ain't entertained me yet.
You wasn't entertained?
Nah,
Never.
Funny, motherfucker.
He's funny. You wasn't entertained?
Put it back up.
Run that track.
That was funny.
Run it, Ty.
Which one you need to hear? Call nigga bitch.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. What they trying to do is they trying to get that money again with Pacquiao and Floyd. But it's cool. I ain't worrying about it. I'm still that nigga, man.
Alright, put up another AB clip that's that fun. That's what I'm saying. That was the funniest shit in his career.
Funny when he was talking about the interview after post.
I mean,
he said, I'm gonna beat Floyd, I'm gonna beat Pacquiao ass on God.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even know who them is.
That's what I'm saying. Since this fight, like Shorty ain't been like, come on now, he ain't did nothing. He tried to be Floyd and ain't been Floyd. That's all I got. He ain't did too much. He 3-3-1. You can't be 3-3-1 in your last 7 fights and be a fighter. No more.
Hey.
Once you lose 2 fights for real, you really done.
Man, fuck that nigga.
He fuck him.
Fuck him. I wish a nigga knock his beard off, nigga.
Yeah.
Knock his motherfucking.
I said, I'm coming.
Knock it off. Bust his ass.
I'm coming. Fuck Hollywood, entertainer. You let a 40-year-old beat your ass. I ain't even watched the fight. I fell asleep. I watched the nigga get his head split.
Hold up. First of all, because
I watched the nigga get his head
get some
split the jump
goddamn
before.
OG knowledge on this fight shit. First and foremost, I want to introduce my motherfucking man, my round, my homie, real man from the city, real uptown soldier. You know what I'm saying? Man, now, man, he's doing a whole bunch of stuff out here in the city, dealing with the youth, dealing with politics. He behind Trayon White. You know what I'm saying? My homie, man, what it is, bro.
I'm good. I'm blessed to be here.
Before we get serious here, I got to ask you, how do you feel about this goddamn Adrian Brown cat, man?
We was in Detroit. Me, council member White, Wally, Grease, and we was watching the fight. And I was so disappointed. I went in the car and went to sleep. I was waiting on them, and they came back and said, "You know what happened?" And I said, "What happened?" They said, Pacquiao did what he did. Yeah. So I didn't even watch the fight.
End of story.
I ain't watched the fight neither.
It was disappointing to me. For real.
I watched the nigga get his head split.
Oh, man.
I watched the fight before that.
Like a nigga, a shock bit his ass.
They headbutt each other. Then next thing I know, Shorty was just like,
bah, stop that fight, man. I mean, that shit was, that nigga had a big ass shock gash.
But the thing is, though, his trainer was sizing him like, it's not that big. It's not that big. I'm like,
hey, the trainers, the coaches and the trainers.
Nigga be about
that. He's talking about, and then look, the 12th round, he say, I need Mike Tyson. That's what I need. I need all Mike Tyson. I need Raw. And I was like, what the fuck? That's not no advice. Like, this nigga is motherfucking split. He was fucked up.
Who your favorite fighter all the time?
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you need.
The reason why I like Mike Tyson is because I was in Atlanta Penitentiary back in '94 with a brother named Reginald Gross from out of Baltimore, and he fought Tyson. And I asked him, did Tyson really hit hard? And Reggie Gross, we call him Champ. He said Tyson, his gloves feel like it's a center blocks in
hit hard. That nigga hit like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Nah, Tyson crazy too. That's what I'm saying. He got a little crazy in him too, and he be off that drink and off that shit. He said I watched a little Joe Rogan interview recently. He did like a week ago. Tyson.
I watched his stand up. He funny as shit.
Joe Rogan?
No, Mike Tyson.
Oh, he got a stand up?
Yeah, they had it at the MGM. I went over there and watched it, man. It was actually great.
Who your favorite boxer?
For real, huh?
Who your favorite boxer?
My favorite boxer?
Yeah.
I can't say I got too many.
You got so many?
My favorite
boxer.
For
different reasons, because, you know, like I fuck with niggas like Felix Trinidad was my man.
I can't say
Sweet Pea was my man.
I don't say people that I never could see. Yeah. I never say people that I never.
I used to like Terry Norris. He ain't had no chin though.
My favorite boxer, it gotta be Floyd, like Floyd, but it ain't. My favorite boxer is like it had to be like Roy Jones.
I like Duran. I fucked with Roy. I knew
like, cause that's when I.
What I knew about Roy.
Floyd too.
Nah, Floyd my man. Like you can't.
I like Floyd.
My father told me about Floyd before the Floyd hype, when he was young.
Yeah.
I just watched I just watched Floyd fight DeMarcus Coley, that Chop Chop. I never knew, like, I ain't know who Chop Chop was until like recently when he started messing with Do That. And then I seen that he fought Floyd, so I watched the fight and I was like, oh, he was alright. Like,
what's up, OG?
He was fighting, and then I seen that he fought Floyd. I'm like, Floyd been fighting, like Floyd done fought a lot of people. And I respect Floyd, but I was liking Roy Jones and like Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Dale saying Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray Leonard. That's why I like Sugar Ray Leonard, and cause that's somebody I didn't watch, but I know I seen his highlight. He was fast as shit. He was
Muhammad
fast.
Ali was too.
Oh, yeah,
But Muhammad Ali was more like that's the easiest thing you could say. That's like when you say who your favorite basketball, you say Joe. That's too easy.
Man, my favorite boxer was Rocky. So.
I'm saying that's
Adrian had some good ass because if you can swing Adrian like that after you win, that nigga ain't. That nigga's like, damn, Adrian. Damn, Adrian got that motherfucking firebox.
Man, I'm telling you.
Damn. If you ever hear me say some shit, that slap the shit out.
Yes, sir.
And they say, how you feeling about the win, Rocco? He's like,
Hey, how y'all feel about did anybody watch the playoffs?
Oh, get on this shit too.
First of all, they robbed.
Nah, they ain't robbed the Saints, man. They robbed the Saints. I mean, they robbed the Saints. Don't say fuck the Saints.
I want New Orleans to go.
They robbed the Saints, man.
I play with the Saints. Nah, they cool, man.
Ken Crawley play for the Saints.
From DC.
Man, I feel y'all an Eagles fan. Them motherfuckers hate us and they been talking a lot of shit to us. And I was happy when they lost.
No.
Yes, sir.
Look, that's how you know that DJ got that Eagles fan. That DJ.
I don't think so.
I went to school with Dobby too.
First of all, forget the Eagles.
Let me tell y'all. Hey, Dobby was a beast in high school. Dobby played running back. I seen them truck a whole fucking team before.
He need to do that shit in the
No,
NFL.
I wonder why. When I seen him, I was wondering why he was that corner. He should have played running back the way he was. He looked like AP in high school.
No, he fast as shit.
He looked like AP.
Shawty was the number one.
He looked like AP. I seen him.
Let's go, because we about to be having too much fun. This ain't what I brought man up here for. We're going to have fun again. Yeah, but let's get serious right
Speak
quick.
some knowledge to us.
Drop
us some knowledge.
When you got a real motherfucker in the building, you talk about real motherfucking shit, man.
Facts.
Man, I'm going to say one name, man, and I just want to know how you feel about it. Donald Trump.
I think Donald Trump is one of the best presidents for black people in America.
God damn, that's some gangster ass shit.
Can you elaborate?
Because the only time black people move is when you have an oppressor that keep his foot in your ass.
Straight up.
When you got a person like Bill Clinton that'll kiss a black baby and eat some chicken, you call him the first black president. But he ain't do nothing for black people but lock black men up more than any president in the history of the United States. But that's the first black president. If you ask black people, what did he do for black people? They can't answer one question.
I think niggas be scared to say that. What he just said. I ain't.
That Trump is the greatest president?
No, I'm just saying because it was even certain reasons why I didn't even disagree with Trump. Like, so it was like, there's certain reasons, like when Ty said it last, was like, there's certain reasons, like, I'm not all into politics, I don't like to speak on it like I know everything. But I just know, like, certain things, like how he said, like, I want a motherfucker that's up top and got all the power to talk all his shit. I want him to say that because that's how all y'all feel. But y'all ain't saying it. But I want a motherfucker.
When you have conversations with black folk, right, they'll say, Donald Trump, he's a liar. Name one president that wasn't a liar.
Right.
All presidents lie, including Obama.
So did you vote for Trump?
No.
Right.
I'm not endorsing him. I'm not endorsing him.
I'm
if he voted for Trump, man, him have to talk after this.
I'm not endorsing Trump, but I'm saying.
Y'all looking, but it's black people who actually voted for Trump.
I ain't touched the ballot this year.
Man,
Nah, I ain't vote for Trump, but I think that, you know, if you look at our condition, you got people who've been working their good government job for 20 years.
And they out.
And now they've been working for 3 weeks with no pay.
I can attest to that.
But you wouldn't pick no cotton. The same black people last month, I wouldn't have picked no cotton. Shit, but you working for free. What's the difference? There is no difference.
That's some crazy shit.
Man, I ain't think of it like that.
What's up, Smoke?
That's true. So how do you feel about the shutdown and how it's affecting the community, our community?
I think it's an eye opener. So anything that will open our eyes up, we need it.
So you think with the shutdown, it'll make us great? Because what Trump say, make America great again. So you think with this shutdown, he's making it great?
What you mean for black people or
Yeah, for black people.
Isn't that when you talk about make America great again?
Yeah.
When it was great for white folk.
That's what he mean.
It wasn't great for us. If you look back at what he talking about, at those times, what were black people doing? Black people were suffering. Black people didn't even have the right to vote until 1965. We couldn't even go drink water out of a regular water fountain. They had the white water fountain and the colored water fountain. They never had a black water fountain. They had a colored water fountain because you wasn't considered black.
That's great. So you think with this wall, do you think the wall will help the economy or hinder the economy?
I don't know. I can't answer that question.
You can't answer?
No.
That shit ain't gonna do nothing for the economy. They still gonna find their way over here.
Yeah. They was talking about building stairs.
Every year.
I just
El Chapo got out the fucking jail. Come on, Al. What else you want? What else do you want?
When did you realize that gentrification was hitting out earlier?
I was still locked up when I first learned about gentrification. I was in prison.
What year was this?
Probably 2000. You know, I went to prison in 1991. I was 17. I got charged as an adult, and I did 18 years. Came home. I was 35.
Sheesh,
so, yeah. That's when I got my political education while I was in prison. Right. You know, Malcolm X said that the white man jail is the black man university.
Right, exactly. Real shit. Yeah. So what do you feel about it? Like, how, you know, because a lot of people, I'm going to tell you my thing on it. A lot of people slept. And they kept saying they started putting these subways up. And when I when I noticed it all the way, is when I seen Adrian Fenty starting to put up dog parks and bike lanes,
man,
stuff that we never had. And like I said, it's not that I dislike the dog parks or the bike lane, but do you know how many friends I lost as kids that died riding their bike? You know what I mean? So you know, how you feel about that?
It's amazing that you say that because we got a group of brothers in the city and sisters that we organize in the whole city against development, or against developers. And one of the reasons why we organizing against the developers is because a lot of people say they thorough and these street dudes, I'm a real nigga, but you not. And you scared of white people and you only kill black people. You got, if you wouldn't let nobody come in your neighborhood and sell no pack, if they ain't from your hood, they can't come in your hood, right? If they ain't from your hood, they can't come sell no coke. If they ain't from your hood, they can't come sell no heroin. Because if they do, you going to do something to them. You ain't going for that, right? But then you got white boys that's not from your city. They from Pittsburgh. They from Newark, New Jersey. They from Virginia. They come in the city and rape the city. And you won't do nothing. But you'll kill a nigga for $100. You'll shoot him 17 times in his head for $100. But you got developers come in your city making $100 million deals. You ain't getting not one penny and you won't do nothing.
Niggas don't read. Like, I remember.
No, it's not even about reading. It's just what they choose to fight for.
Yeah, but look, when I was in high school, though, I think everybody went to DC Public High School. When I did, you had to take DC history. And when you took DC history, they taught you about, like, I don't feel like they should be teaching you about gentrification. Like, this is going to happen. Like, before it happens, it's going to happen in your city. Like, gentrification going to happen in your city. Like, this is going to happen. White people going to come. They're going to take over.
Why does gentrification happen, though? Why?
Because
when you got developers, and I'm not against development. We need development. But what I'm against is exploitation. When you got developers who not from our city coming in and getting tax dollars, right? But they come in and want to hire a bunch of Migos. You go to a construction site, you got a bunch of Migos working in Ward 8 that don't live there.
Yeah, but it almost goes back to almost what you said, how the ones that's on furlough now, that they'll go and pick that cotton, But before they be like, and I just think that's how they are now, period. It's like, oh, they, as black African Americans, this is just my opinion.
Right.
As African Americans, we feel like, oh, we too good, or we feel like, man, we deserve more to do certain jobs versus those Mexicans or those foreigners, they'll come and be like, man, I'm not too good to do this, and they'll eat. And so I feel like, why should we have to penalize them for being hungry? It's not our fault that they're hungry.
Can I respond to that?
Go ahead.
Okay, you ever heard of Section 8?
Oh.
So you know Section 8 is not just come out of the sky. It's a Section 3. You ever heard of Section 3?
I ain't never heard of Section 3.
It's a Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Right. Okay, makes sense now.
So Section 3, according to Section 3, which is a law, when you develop, you got to hire 51% of your employees got to come from that locality. So if the Spanish-speaking people are not a part of that 51%, how do you overlook the 51%? And you getting federal tax breaks and city tax breaks as a result of Section 3, but you're not hiring our people who live there, who've been there 30, 40 years, and then the developers will say, well, we don't have qualified workers. They not qualified. They don't even speak English. They can't even read and write English.
Damn, they can't. They over here now, all of them. The Pakistan, the 7-Elevens and all of them.
You getting tax breaks. You violating the law, and you ignoring our people. And Council Member Trayon White has tied public safety to development. If you take these same youngins who killing each other every day, if you teach them a skill and show them what's at stake with them, the same people that's willing to die for the block, right?
Hold on, repeat that again, folks. We want to make sure we get this right here.
If you make the youngins understand what's at stake, right? That you willing to kill and go hard and for the block, but you're not willing to go hard against these white folks for the same block. Which means you only kill black, which only means you a goddamn urban Uncle Tom. You scared of white folks.
That was my thing.
But why? Why? Why do y'all think that they're afraid of the white man?
Nah, yeah, what you mean? Like,
I'm not.
Nah,
I know. I'm just saying for the viewers. Like, why do y'all think they're afraid?
Do you? Alright, we're gonna go a little deep. Do you think it start with? Because I don't want to go on this generation because when I feel about this generation, it ain't just the age. Because this nigga's my age out here indulging in the same shit that the youngest doing. So I can't even say it's just this era, right?
Each generation passing on the struggle of oppression to the next generation. Because everybody's waiting on somebody else to do it, right? It's about the children. No, it's about us. What are you talking about? All of us are suffering. All of us are oppressed. And all of us are afraid of white folks. And you say, well, I'm not afraid. Well, what are you doing? Nothing. So your ass is afraid. You will go hard if a dude just popped up on your block right now with some pack, you will kill him.
Yeah.
He'll be dead in 1 week.
Oh, bullshit.
Cause they pick and choose their fights.
That was always my thing growing up. Like y'all know me. Like I used to always say that before I beef with somebody of my skin color, let's go uptown and go in Georgetown. Let's rob them. But I'm just saying that was my mentality. That's why I ain't never get into it.
We're saying is, if you do it to your people and nobody else, then what? You're fucking what? The Uncle Tom?
Urban
but look,
Uncle Tom.
When you take from your folk, you ain't getting nothing but a couple $100. But
if that, and you up in jail, you ain't got bond money.
Yeah.
You ain't got lawyer money.
If you take from a couple white folk, you can get some thousands.
But if you stand up on a revolutionary mission against these developers, you a hero, and you gonna get a hero's welcome when you go to jail.
Yeah,
you stood up for something. You stood up for the whole city. But when it comes to standing up, you ain't got no shots.
You know what I think a lot of the problem is? I really feel like the message that was transferred from my OGs to me, the youngest don't get that. The Jews and stuff that I learned from older people that, you know, like I say it all the time, Lord was still down the street. So when I was raised, I still had to go down there and get on that bus. You had to go downtown, get on that bus, and you get that motherfucking, that teaching when you get there. You see what I'm saying? And it's the morals and principles.
The reason why I wanted to talk about knowledge of self is because Without knowledge yourself, anything else that you know don't count because you are amnesia victim. And black people in America, we've been doing slavery. We were stripped of our name, our language, our culture, our religion, our history, our folkways, our mores, our norms. So if you were stripped of the knowledge yourself, then how can you know your self-interest if you don't know yourself?
I was always deep on that though. I was always like, I'm glad you came up because this.
The names we wear right now, Johnson, Smith,
it's not us.
Those names represent that you were property. When you was on the Smith plantation, your name wasn't Smith because the Smith embraced
you as
their
blacksmith.
family. It let you know that you were property. It was for the other slave master. If you say, what's your name? If you say, my name Michael Thomas, the white man or the slave master say, oh, you belong to the Thomas plantation. And so it identified you as property. So when a woman divorces a man, what's the first thing she give him back? His name. So if we free, why we still wear slave names in 2019? We wear slave names in 2019 and take pride in it.
That's why I always say when I had kids, they gonna have a name that nobody got.
If you from China, what language do you speak?
Mandarin.
Chinese. If you from France, what language do you speak?
French.
If you from Russia, what language do you speak?
Russian.
If you from Greece, what language do you speak?
Greek.
If you from England, what language do you speak?
English.
So we not from England. How do you speak English?
Say that again. No, you gotta get that again.
Come on, man. You about to fuck me up.
Yeah, you gotta get that again on the camera.
Hold on.
For the Instagram.
Hold on. Bring that one back, man. God damn. Damn, I ain't never thought of this shit like
You ain't what? Come
I
on,
never
God.
think of it like this, what he just said.
But that's like
break that down to me again, man.
If you from France, you speak French. If you from China, you speak Chinese. If you from Japan, you speak Japanese. If you from Greece, you speak Greek. If you from Russia, you speak Russian. If you from Italy, you speak Italian. If you from England, you speak English. If you from Spain, you speak Spanish. If you from Portugal, you speak Portuguese. But black people in Haiti was colonized by the French, so the black people in Haiti speak French.
Yeah.
The black people in Brazil speak Portuguese because they were colonized by the Portuguese.
The Mexicans.
The black people in Jamaica was colonized by the English, so they speak English. The black people in America was colonized by some white people who broke off from the English.
Them Spaniards.
So we speak English, but it's slave languages. It was against the law to speak in the African dialect. And if they caught you speaking in your language, you would be murdered. So right now, black people, 500 years later, when you start talking strong about black people, guess what we'll say? I ain't into that black stuff. Well, if you ain't into the black stuff as a black person, what are you into? That white stuff.
Straight up.
You know the Mexicans, the Mexicans is from Spain. Like Spanish people is not Spanish.
They was colonized by the
Spanish people not. That's why they get disrespected. When you talk to a Latin American person that's from down South America and you call them Spanish, that's disrespectful.
They gonna get insulted if you call a person it's an island called Borican. Borican was an island, and when Christopher Columbus came, he found some gold, and he said this is a rich port. And you know how you say rich port in Spanish? Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
And that's why if you call a person that's conscious a Puerto Rican, he said, I'm not Puerto Rican, I'm Boricua.
Boricua, Boricua.
Because the original name was Borican, which means land of courage.
I definitely I'll be asking questions like, I asked my daughter, I was like, do they teach you about Christopher Columbus?
I think they kind of stopped. They slowed down on that. They kind of slowed down on that because they know people. They kind of know people so hard on that. I think like more than Santa Claus. Like they know people hard on the Christopher Columbus, so they slowed down on that a little bit.
Once we get knowledge yourself, we begin to question everything.
And they kind of
and that's what they're afraid of, because if you get to learning about black people and begin to love yourself, you know what white people say? You're teaching hate.
And actually, most African.
So to love yourself is the hate. No, I just love myself.
Yeah, most African Americans too. But most African Americans too, actually our name is not even our name. Our name came from our slave owner. So if your slave owner last name was a Smith, you became a Smith. So technically we got white people names, last name. They are not even our names. And I just found that out.
Man, so damn man, you fucking me up. He's on it. Cause I know I got the motherfucker. I've been waiting for this type of shit. You know, I'm responsible with this shit, man. And for real, like, when I see this shit, why we do ourselves like that?
Because we don't know. We don't know any better. We don't know. We don't, and so if you don't know what's going on, how can you fight it or stand against it? You don't even realize something's messed up, or that you are messed up. And when they say if you're an alcoholic or you're a drug addict, the first step to getting off of it is acknowledge it. And so black people, you got 30 to 40 million black people who are amnesia victims and don't even know it.
Yeah. Mental health, a mean motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
And people, especially for people who don't know they have it. You know what I mean?
And that's why we suffer.
Yeah, that was, but Ty, like you said, that was my word of the week, ignorance. Because, like I said, it's a lack of knowledge, and I just be feeling like if you don't know, like, how can you really address something? And I feel like we, as the black community, we don't give enough knowledge to amongst each other. So we'll be lost, we'll be blind. Everybody be like, oh, you're not woke, stay woke. But how can, if we not passing down the right information to each other, or we too selfish, like, I ain't gonna tell this person because that person might outshine me. In fact, we should be encouraging and sharing the knowledge to one another. And that way, the community can be just so much better. But
that's what's wrong with our people now. We too afraid to let them
to give the next person knowledge.
Let them give them shine because we feel like, dang, we all as black people we greedy, so we don't give. You know what I'm saying? Some of us don't give back. Shout out to the Trayon Whites and the community activists. But once you get up in the streets, once the big man get up, they lure, you know what I'm saying? The lure man feel them and around them feel like.
But it's our responsibility. You know why it's our responsibility? Because we say we real, right? Mm-hmm. We the real. I don't want to say real niggas, but you know the equivalent of that. We real, but we don't want to stand up. And the reason why it's our responsibility. Do you know them things that go on the steering wheel so nobody can't steal your car? What they call them though? U-bar. U-locks. A person who used to steal cars made that. Because he know how to prevent you from stealing the car because he's a car thief, right? So it's our responsibility to build the hood up because we the ones who destroyed it. Right. We the ones that tore it down. We the ones that made the standard of what's a man. And in our community, we don't even, in Africa, we say manhood rituals that make you a man. But in the hood, we know what make you a man. He got locked up and didn't tell.
You got busting nigga.
Oh yeah, he put that work in, so that make him a man. But he can't read. He don't take care of his children.
He ain't no man.
He ain't no man.
And this the problem with what we do now. Dog, I'm not like fucking polarizing no nigga. I don't care what he done. Like if he not righteous all the way around the board, like certain shit like that with your kids and shit. Like I don't care about nothing else. Like if you a piece of shit to your kids, how can I respect you? That's what it's about. You know, man, we get mad at each other, so somebody like the youngest don't even want no money no more.
Because this is the way we've been taught. In Ward 8, 78% of the households is headed by black women, right? So that means 80% ain't never seen a man in the house. So who's raising them? Women. So how they gonna act like women? They gonna act like women because they never seen an example of a man.
I got a name for you, Trayon White.
Trayon White, that's one of my black superheroes. He's one of my black superheroes because he showed me something that I have never witnessed in person. A politician that was actually for the people 100%.
Who you talking about?
Council member Trayon White, Ward 8 council member. He for our people. I watched this man. I done seen this man at prayer vigils. I done seen people get killed, and he get a text. He come to the scene of the crime. One day we went to Newark, New Jersey, and people like me coming home from prison. And I'm not unique in that. He do that with everybody, and he is definitely for our community.
He's definitely a real guy.
When you see somebody like that, that's a politician, you have a responsibility to that person. That's why I roll with the council member, and I let it be known if you ever disrespect him, he ain't gotta say nothing, and he ain't gotta tell me to do nothing. Yeah, I'm the same thing I did in ignorance. I'm definitely gonna go harder in knowledge.
Yeah.
Put Trae on.
That's
So,
great.
yeah, that's my brother.
How'd you meet him?
It ain't hard to.
Being
Like I
an
say, it
activist,
ain't hard to.
One day, this is about 5 years ago, he wasn't the council member then. And there's a brother named Salim Adolfo. He was the national vice chairman of the National Black United Front. And every month on MLK and Malcolm X, they do what's called Feed the Hood. So they go out there and give out clothes and food to people out there for free. And the Trayon was out there. And he wasn't the council member back then. And he just was out there working. And that's he was an activist.
You definitely respect him, man.
Yeah, I respect
Now
him.
Trayon say he want to come up here too. I be talking. Yeah,
You don't say no shit like that just like that.
Nah.
No, we gonna pull the string to get him up here now.
Nah,
That's a man we have to talk to.
Nah, but I talked to Trayon. Since I've been on grind season, I talked to
I'm
Trayon.
ready to text him and tell him we gotta get on grind.
Yeah, we gotta make it happen, man. And like I said, man, we about to get back to the music part of the show. Man came up here and he really talking that real loud rap I knew we was gonna get, though. So I mean, but listen, we doing it for the hood.
Yeah.
We doing it for a time. We doing it for the goddamn hood.
We doing it for? We doing it for Ty?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. All bullshit aside, I'm not coming to just pick up a check. Y'all gave a young nigga a chance to make 100 million. Y'all got me fucked up if y'all think I'm about to lose to Manny Pacquiao, man. I'm about to beat his motherfucking ass on God and them. And I don't know who NM is, man. Flat out.
All right, Manny. You know, a number of us saw the video. We saw you and Floyd talking. You both said that you were going to fight each other, but you've chosen Adrian.
Yeah. Young Hefe Holmes. It's on God now. It's on God now.
Run that back, sir, bro.
God now.
Choppers on deck. Everything is on demand. You wanna check? First you gotta have a plan. And she soaking wet. She dripping goddamn. My little butter pecan. Yeah, she got a tan. Girl, you need a man. And he need them bands. And y'all need a plan. And y'all can't be playing. Do you understand what the fuck that I'm saying? Do you understand? Yeah, what the fuck that I'm saying? It's a new day, I'm making plays. Hickory young Hefe, get out of my way. Ghost riding the rape, she said it's not safe. 2 bells on my shirt, bitch, get out of my face. Girl, can't you see it's a lot on my plate? Girl, can't you see that they lie and they fake? I'm making money, not making mistakes. Already don't like me, I know they gon' hate. She fuck me good, just like she should. She fix me breakfast and Romeo wood. Ain't leaving never, and that's understood. Really respect her when she in the hood. Really respect her when she in the mall. Gucci my letterman, that's how I ball. She said I'm a gentleman and I'm a boss. Girl, you so elegant, I got a flaw. I'm baby ballad, yeah. To all of my exes, they say that I'm arrogant, yeah. My bitch, she intelligent. I'm sipping on medicine, yeah. They can't get no evidence. Drastic measurement. This shit was heaven sent. Choppers on deck. Everything is on demand. You wanna check? First you gotta have a plan. And she soaking wet. She dripping goddamn. My little butter pecan. Yeah, she got a tan. Girl, you need a man. And he need them bands. And y'all need a plan. And y'all can't be playing. Do you understand what the fuck that I'm saying? Do you understand? Yeah, what the fuck that I'm saying?
Do you understand what the fuck that I'm saying? I got money in rubber band, yeah. I got hundreds in money bands, yeah. In the back of the van, ooh. I used to eat out of can, straight from a flight to Sudan, too. My little bitches to fuck me, ain't know what the plan. The plan is fucking you in the bed and beating it up like it's MMA. Ain't covered no pussy that's in the set. I fuck it and put it on better days. And I'll be smelling like lemonade out of Minute Maid. And the picture door, pull up in the door, and it's in the days. Put you in the days, oh yeah, oh yeah. Do you understand? I used to hit the corner, really picture, do you understand? I hit the block on the phone. All my niggas do the most. Me and Glizzy like the bros. Disappearing in the ghost.
Choppers on deck. Everything is on demand. You wanna check? First you gotta have a plan.
And she soaking wet, she drippin' goddamn. My little butter pecan, yeah, she got a tan. Girl, you need a man, and he need them bands. And y'all need a plan, and y'all can't be playing. Do you understand what the fuck that I'm saying? Do you understand, yeah, what the fuck that I'm saying?
Me is safe, house with a lake. Me body Benz, rolly big face. Cartier lens, I see the fake. Dodging the case, gotta escape. Eat every day, I keep food on the plate. She fuck me good, wake up feeding me great.
Looking for something? Hello?
Yo, who this?
This Suge.
Hey, what's up, Suge? What the fuck is going on, man?
What's up, y'all?
What's
man,
up, man?
What's up?
What's up, King Suge?
Nothing, man. I just called through to show my love and support, man. That's all.
That's right.
Thanks what's up, man? We appreciate it, man.
We had a call in the minute.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
First call, New Year.
Yeah, man on Grind Time Radio right now.
Yeah.
Grind season.
You on grind season, bro.
I'm high. My bad. I said it right. I'm high right now. I'm sorry. You know, grind season. He on grind season with Garvey though.
Yeah.
Hey,
man.
Some new music, Suge.
Yeah, Suge. Send some music going over, Mike.
Alright, I'm gonna send you something, bro. Just DM me the email.
Morton Clothing coming out. Look out for that, King Suge.
Yeah, I got the Morton Clothing line coming out real soon.
Yeah, Mo.
Hey, what it mean again? What the Morton John mean again?
It means to never forget where you come. No matter how far you make it, never forget where you come from.
Okay.
Always support home, man.
That's right.
Respect.
No question.
Be proud of where you from.
No question.
Nah, the bullshit. That's what it's about.
Suge, man. Listen, man. Make sure, man, you send us that music, man, so we can bang that shit, son.
Alright, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all.
Love you too, Bob. We appreciate it, Mo.
Alright, bro.
Alright.
Young Huffy Holmes. Yeah.
Run that back, turbo.
Choppers on deck. Everything is on demand. You wanna check? First you gotta have a plan. And she soaking wet. She drippin' goddamn. My little butter pecan. Yeah, she got a tan. Girl, you need a man. And he need them bands. And y'all need a plan. And y'all can't be playing. Do you understand what the fuck that I'm saying? Do you understand, yeah, what the fuck that I'm saying? It's a new
Bands.
DJ Ty.
Damn, ay, damn, oh, damn, ay, look, I be round the 3, you know I'm trapping with Lil T and them. My niggas all I need, I get that back, no I ain't leaving them. Make 20 off of weed, them places coming, I'm receiving them. I'm flexing, I don't need a gym with money, I don't need a friend. I be round the 3, you know I'm trapping with Lil T and them. My niggas all I need, I get that back, no I ain't leaving them. Make 20 off of weed, them places coming, I'm receiving them. I'm flexing, I don't need a gym with money, I don't need a friend. Watch me get that rollin', get your bitch, she tryna know me. When it come to the shop shit, nigga, I think I deserve a trophy. Nigga, I got this shit out the street, you know how I feel, but your nigga on his feet. You ain't selling no drills, nigga, you ain't big me. We ain't the same, you can't compete. I'ma ice all on my chains and then go ice all on my teeth. Coach, he took you out the
Big goon with a big block. No, I do not merely rock, but I take a big block and break it down to a million rocks. Make big guap, free goon wop. No, fuck that. Free big bro, free E Goody, free KC, free MC, free Stocko. After this drop, I want big dough. Big money for a big show. Backstage fucking your hoe. On stage blowing big dro. Gon' shoot when I say so. Bankroll out the bankroll. I'm a real nigga in DC. Ain't no where I can't go. Ready out with Big Ready. Ski mask in a black heli. Effing in by my belly. Don't you know we stay ready? Big goon, should I say more? Come get straight drop and straight raw. Big goon, should I say more? Come get straight drop and straight raw.
Yeah, GG, double O, man.
E-I-G-G double O-N. E-I-G-G double O-N. Keep it for the low Mac. And the fuck never man. E-I-G-G double O-N. E-I-G-G double O-N. E-I-G-G double O-N. Keep it for the low Mac. And the fuck never.
I'm shooting first, I ain't taking no chances. I used to drink just to drive in the span. Feeling fade away, Danny fan. We skipped the bitch, already fucked in the bathroom. I got a phone, yeah, I got a phone, yeah. Love my new bitch, she ain't shit like my last one. Straight up, they shaking ass, I just might grab them. Whole bodies got bodies since young, we been had them. I got that dope that them junkies can't handle. That brick hit the kitchen, it's getting this man. I'm not using my fists like I Dracos that blind. They bitchin' my nigga gon' surf like a China. You got Nerf guns, I got bullets that travel. I'm selling bricks like a farmer, so cash on the trip, boy, that's why I ain't tryna rock. When I see this bitch, I'm for sure that your ass getting topped. Win. I see her out there flying in the wind. Bad little bitch, I'm a nut on the chin. Y'all keep taking losses, all I know is win. Win. Quarter mil, I just ran through it again. Do it again, she calling again. Y'all keep taking losses, all I know is win. If a nigga show love, I ain't tryna trust, cause a bitch nigga still might switch. Hard times hit, don't bust. Stay 10 toes, keep it heated close, and I bet you gon' win. Win. I got that heavy bag, and these niggas bag looking thick. Gucci my trunks, I got to stay drunk, cause I walk around with all this drip. Feel like I'm living a dream. These robbers be saying shit, please don't compare them to me. I gotta win, my twin sons gotta eat. When you getting money, can't worry about beef. My nigga trap hard just to get off the street. Just give me a week. They say I'm a drug lord, cause the whole hood trap for me.
Work out. I broke up with her, it ain't work out. Work out. I broke up with her, it ain't work out. Work out. Oh look, my new work like the workout. Work out. She in the mirror tryna work out. Like work out. Pole dance. Pole. Yeah. Look. Pole dance. Pole. What's up? Girl, I don't need you, I just want you. She said I need to tell you something. Boy, look, I'm a freak, but I'm a woman. Hold up, she used to be my favorite cheerleader. I ain't mad, cause she's a paralegal. With a bag, with a on God now. Nail on her purse, she ain't playing with these on God now. Hell in my blunt, she keeps playing on the phone. What you know, girl, you got a vibe. Private show, she gon' show. After 95, I just wanna lay you up. I just wanna lay some pipe. She get paid for Fashion Nova, so she need a stomach tight. Fucking a ride, pole there.
I wanna thank the whole hood who came out here.
Who got no chances. My DMs full of you bitches and some broke rappers. Hold that, I digress. Fix two birds with just one pitch.
I wanna thank the whole hood who came out here.
Work out. I broke up with her, it ain't work out. Oh look, my new.
I wanna thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all.
We're trying to work out.
I wanna thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy. What they tryna do is they tryna get that money again with Pacquiao and Floyd. But it's cool. I ain't worrying about it. I'm still that nigga, man. I'm on top. Cincinnati, stand up. West side.
Hey baby, I know you ain't never met no bitch like me. He said I heard you about your money. I ain't think you was a freak. I invited all these bitches and they popping it for me. Work out. I took his money, then I burnt that. Ayy, skirt out, fucking with me, you gon' get turned out. Yeah, work that. Now bend it over, blow your back out. Make him tap out, bow. Ayy, loving my pimpin', he made me his lady. I'm driving a Porsche with a bitch named Mercedes. All of these niggas be begging for pussy, ain't giving it to him, I'm making them pay me. I'ma finesse him and I'ma romance him. He got in his pussy and shook like a dancer. I need a boo with a real big old rooster to come to the coop and then ruffle my feathers. Work out. I took his money, then I burnt that. Ayy, skirt out, fucking with me, you gon' get turned out. Ayy, work out. Now bend it over, blow your back out. Make him tap out.
Pole dance. Pole. Pole dance. Work out.
It's 5 in the morning.
heard through a bitch, they tryna get up on. She only call when she horny. I throw it twice in the morning. Poker face, put it all in. Don't talk on the phone when they call in. JG4L, wish we all in. The chickens back running like now.
Shorty, she green, bossy, I get the money, I'm all in. Bitch on my dick, she keep calling, I get the money, not falling. I get the money, I'm lit, bitch. And I be told to stick, bitch. 30 on me, it's a fit, bitch. Talking shit, then I'ma hit shit.
You on the field, watch the hit stick. Can't talk to that boy, he got loose lips. Keep sending them threats, ain't gon' do shit. Got 20 signed with 2 clips. JG4L ain't no movement. We eatin' good like we Root Chris. Hop out, walk down, shoot shit. Free run down, we shoot shit.
DJ
Hop out,
Ty.
walk down, do it. Mop out, Glock out, shoot it. Don't talk about what you doing. Just get money, just do it. Nike, I just do it. Yo, bitch, she eat it, chew me. I should star in the movie. All you little niggas goofy.
I don't got time for pussy. She gave me head in the movies. I need some Gucci and Louis. Spit the truth like I'm Gucci.
We ride the Gucci booty. I lick her Uchi Coochie. Slutty boy, don't call me Uchi. My bitch, she think I'm clueless.
Pop a gram, 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 pop a gram of that booty. Close my eyes, I think about Karochi. Blue hunters on me like I'm Toki. Spangle with the belt like I'm Porty.
Same the fly, nigga, I just took it. You could die about how you look. Shake him up, now he shook and fine.
I wanna thank the whole hood who came out here.
Nigga be towing that money shit. Hey, you ain't no go getter. Pussy bluffing, you ain't no hitter. Put up on him, I'ma blow, nigga.
He talking like he know, nigga. She only want money, she go digging. I don't feel him, I don't fuck with him. If I don't speak, then I don't fuck with you.
They go bluffing, I'ma show.
I wanna thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all.
Play with the guy,
Did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. What they tryna do is they tryna get that money again with Pacquiao and
free coke, nigga.
We drop it like 50 all on your block. Unload, reload, nigga.
It ain't no standing on the block. 100 shots, get low, nigga.
If they keep talking on Instagram and Woody with me, let's go, nigga.
If they keep talking on the ground, slide on them, nigga, go get him.
Gotta pull up on a nigga, he died with him, cause he walk clean as fuck.
Ayy, caught us at the traffic, we let him live, he had his kids with him.
Ayy, I wish we would've did it. Glizzy on me, let his kids get it.
Ayy, shorty, he the big, gon' make a difference, we gon' still get him. Ayy, 2 + 2 = 4. One bitch, I need 2 more.
3 dogs in a 4 door. 5 bitches at the trap door.
6 niggas in the trap house. 7 bitches at the gate low.
8 youngers at the trap house. 1 Tesla, but I walk, leash, walk. Walk, leash, walk. Walk, leash, walk. Walk, leash, walk. Walk, leash, walk.
What's up, Dave?
Yeah.
Gang.
Down.
Real shooter shit.
This that strip club, bitch, make it shake. This that strip club shit, bitch. I'm going cash on the titties. I'm going cash on her ass. That bitch be catching the nut. Then I put the bag on her bag. Your bitch on my dick, and I don't gotta brag. I fucked on another bitch, now my main bitch mad.
Let's get it.
Bought another Hellcat, I ain't even need it. Work real hard, make the shit look easy. Play with the gang, leave your ass not breathe. Don't give me the cash, but your ass not leave. You not a goon and your man not even. You got guns, but we got more heat. Your baby mother drink a nigga up more heat. 5% tip, tryna duck them people. I'm not playing. I swear, I'm not playing. Bitch, I'm pulling straight up in that bang. I'm killing niggas for
on God now.
Little nigga lost his chains. Let up for 100 shots.
On God now.
Dummy bricks to they lane. Getting big in a cane.
Sir.
Drinking lean, dirty dang. Put a nigga on
Yes,
the
sir.
soon as the brain. Coke brown, same. I got max aim. Green beans, I attach. 75 on the Draco, I attach. I tackle the nigga. I blow all these rocks on the nigga. You can't ball like me. For that bitch like me. 100 bands, that's a sax, little nigga. I'm a killer, that's a fact, little blocking out my double back, little nigga. Hit me, I'm sharp as a tack, little nigga. Headache. My uncle gone for a decade. Walked in the club with the rocket. Even my mother know I lit a trap with my rollie is president elegant. She say my dick big like elephant. Walked in the club with the effing. Cubans and white bitches, yeah, I'm sexing them. Calling them, texting them. bricks of pounds, but you know that I'm stretching. My little niggas catching them. Live my life, the game tight. Been in the dark so long, I only move at night. I got that dark brown powder with them cluckers like I eat the pack just like fucking I'm going broke, sight glass pie. I give my auntie what I'm living like. I keep my women right. So much damn coke, I'm swimming in the white. Niggas broke as shit, niggas parasite. Called up like Israelite. It's a knife, notes on my tray. Fuck is this? It's a kite. You might get stabbed tonight. That's that prison life. What you know about that prison life? Cause out here, I ain't living right. So I'm prepared for that prison life. Live my life, the game tight. Been in the dark so long, I only move at night. I got that dark brown powder with them cluckers like so I'm prepared for that prison life.
Young happy homes, I'm so wavy, wavy. Yeah. I rep that Glock shit like it pay me. Trey 7, that's the block that made me. They say the rap shit was to save me. See Max D, I think I'm wavy. I think I'm wavy. I got a girl, she educated. All these babies having babies. This shit cracked it like the 80s. Young Hefe back and bitch, I'm wavy. Money come fast and it ain't slowing down. Ain't know me then, I bet she know me now.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Gerard Street God with this Grind Season Radio each and every Wednesday. That's DJ Town 1 or 2. That's motherfucking Oz with the olive Nike motherfucking hat.
Hey, I keep Nike on me every day. You better know it.
Get your check up, nigga.
Yeah, you better know it. It's some Nike on me every day. You better know it.
You need an endorsement.
I do. I think I do.
We got K.
Hey.
And we still got my round man in the building. Ain't going nowhere. Hey, man. Say all right, what do you say?
The council member said we got to organize and take our community back.
No question.
And when he say that, what do we have to do to start, the steps that we have to take?
If you're not part of the solution, guess what? You're part of the problem. And so each one must get involved. It's our community. And one of the things I want to emphasize to people that claim the streets, when you get locked up, guess where you from? DC. The person you was beefing with is over with. All y'all homies now.
I don't be respecting that shit.
I got dropped off to the studio tonight with a brother. When I went to prison in 1991, 640 and First Street was beefing.
Right.
It was like a anytime, anywhere beef. And one of the brothers who was on the forefront of First Street just dropped me off. And when we got locked up, I got locked up in 91, and this when DC was the murder capital. And I went to the feds, and we were cellies in Atlanta Penitentiary. I was like 19 years old. I got charged as an adult, and I was in the feds at 19. I was the youngest person on the compound. And one of the older homies said, if he ain't kill your brother or you ain't kill his brother, y'all got squashed there. We from DC, man. Don't nobody like DC. So we can't have this self-hatred, we don't like each other. And so after 18 years coming home, I notice now that you got these hoods beefing, but if you get locked up, y'all gonna be together. So why not show that you really a man and just squash it right now and come together now and be on DC or nothing. Organize DC.
A lot of it's about that.
That was always my dream. My biggest thing was, no matter what I was gonna be in life, or I always wanted to bring together. It was DC, but it was more like because I didn't know a whole DC growing up. I just knew what I knew, my side of town. So I always wanted to bring up my side of town. But now as an adult, and now I know, like, I want to bring together this whole, like, we have a culture, we have something that's like no other to me.
You know what's amazing? Like, if you talk to somebody that's into that lifestyle and you try to convince them to change their life and why they shouldn't be representing ignorance, they'll say, but this my block, and they disrespected my block, right? They disrespected your block, but Searching Court is gone. Barry Farm's gone. Damn. The white folks ain't disrespect your block.
They took your home from.
They took your home.
People died.
Bled.
Gone. Never coming back, and the whole neighborhood gone.
Yeah.
So why not stand for something that would history record you as a hero?
Yeah.
That's man time.
Yeah.
That's man time.
So how you think we gonna get like some young niggas on that type of terms? Like how we gonna how would you do that? Like what's
be a leader?
It's our responsibility. Stuff like this, having conversations. It starts with a conversation. And you know, we got to challenge one another. We got to hold each other accountable. The same way we got principles, if a dude hack, you grew up with him, you're gonna cut him off because of your principles, right? Why can't we have those same principles on being progressive? If you ain't down, if you ain't a revolutionary, I'm cutting you off.
Yeah, you want some fuck shit.
If you're not a revolutionary, guess what you are? Uncle Tom.
Man, Jay said we need community, we need a code of conduct.
That's right.
We gotta inspire the youth.
Yeah.
When you shoot somebody black, we should frown on that.
Yeah, that's not never.
That's not cool.
See, I don't. But when you shoot somebody in our community, you get hood credit or stripes. Like why?
Because we created that. The same way we created that validation, we can create another type of validation. We can make it being smart cool.
To me, the hood credit don't be as much as the outpouring of the hurt that be happening.
Fuck that. Let me tell you something about some motherfucking street credit.
Drop
you can't buy not a motherfucking piece of fucking food out the store for your child to eat off no fucking street credit.
They selling that shit now.
You go hard, but you up to jail. You got a public defender. You ain't got lawyer money.
That's
ass backwards.
So what you hustling for?
Nothing.
That's the thing too, man. But why they don't want? Cause see, a lot of people hustle, but don't know why they want money.
Right.
Do they want it just because you see the shit that you think you see online? Like, why do you want money?
We are being manipulated, right? And we being controlled skillfully, but we think we functioning and acting on our own. It's a thing called menticide. Menticide is when you can function, but you killing yourself, but you think you're doing something on your own, but you're not. You actually being controlled. So it's propaganda that's hitting us to make our young people want to live this type of lifestyle. They want to have a leg on the gun. Where they get that idea from? It's being promoted, and you got like rappers, right? If you talk conscious, it's not promoted.
They're not gonna sell it.
Who not gonna sell it?
The people.
What
labels.
people? Say this. What
the
people?
Labels,
what label? White people.
White
people. White people want us to kill each other. White people want us to disrespect our women. If you call black women bitches, bitch, you ain't shit. Fuck you, bitch. That shit sell. Why does it sell? They want us to destroy each other. When you talk, I'ma kill this nigga, oh, I got the Draco, they promote that. They want you to kill. You know, during slavery, white people used to get 2 slaves and make them fight to the death. That's the same thing we're doing right now. So if you kill niggas and disrespect black women, call them bitches, they promote that. And you can get rich. And they give you $4-5 million to do it. And so what does that do? Inspire poor people to want $4-5 million. So they gonna say, fuck these bitches. Fuck these niggas. But it's to our destruction. Chinese people don't put their woman and say fuck them bitches. Jewish don't say fuck them bitches to their women. Native Americans don't do that to their women. Spanish speaking people don't do that to their women. Black people, we do that and we think that's cool. We destroying ourselves. Right? And then you get 30 and 40 years in jail, now you conscious. But you can't help our people. You can't help our people. And the person that get locked up, he got 3 or 4 baby mothers. Right? And so you got another generation of children growing up without a father. And this is by design. They did a study in Africa with some elephants. They were wondering why the elephants were running wild, but the hunters had killed the male elephants, and so the young male elephants never seen an example of how to be a male elephant. So they were wild, and they were killing each other. It's the same thing that we going through. It's a science. They got a science called starvation. right? If I lock you in this room and don't give you no food, you know the first thing will happen? Your body gonna shut down. And your system gonna shut down. But it's gonna turn inward and start feeding on itself. Right? So if you take black people and strip us of the knowledge of our name, language, culture, religion, we're gonna shut down and start eating each other. We're gonna start killing each other. It's a science to that.
One of my favorite things was that brings light to this. When I sat back and I watched Godfather, and they was in that office, they was in that meeting, and they were just like the motherfuckers with all the money, and they was just like, all right, look, we gonna put cocaine into the community. Just make sure we don't give it to the kids, and that's how it worked.
Right.
The high up say, we want this to be the new wave. Like, that's why I say, like, these new challenges. We so quick to jump on every new fucking challenge. The Bird Box challenge.
That was just ridiculous. The blindfold,
really
blindfold yourself.
Blindfold with your kid in the car and ride. Y'all ain't see the motherfucker crash?
Yeah, I did. How it?
I ain't seen no goofy shit. I don't watch none of it.
About that shit?
I mean, well, I'm not surprised at anything that we do because we've been under white people for 500 years and we act just like them. So we hate each other and we hate ourselves. And if you ask the average person, he gonna say, I don't hate myself. If you ask the average black woman, she was like, I don't hate myself. But then you look at what they do. It's self-hatred, right? When you got eyes like white people, they say them pretty eyes, right? When you got hair like white people, they say it's good hair, right? So we ain't got hair like that, so what they gonna sell us some? They gonna sell us some eyes. They gonna sell us some stuff we can put in our head to look like them. Why you wanna look like them? Because you wanna be white. Why does Nicki Minaj wear blonde hair? Why does Beyonce wear blonde hair?
I don't think it's just, I think it's just Americans, period. I mean, overall, like.
But it's white.
It's white, but I just feel like we want to idolize
White.
something. White. But the white want to idolize us too.
That's now, but what he's saying, what we doing.
We all blinded. We go off right what the white man put in front of us. And so just like, for instance, just recently, like, because I watched the documentary. I don't know if y'all watched it, the Fry documentary, how pretty much it was like a big ass scam. And what made me so mad that
what shit with Ja Rule?
Oh, that's what made me mad, because it had that one black face right there, and it was Ja Rule. And it was like, come on, man. Like, it was like a whole total scam.
It's Chris Brown shit. As soon as they get his boy all his fucking masters, they hit him with the ring. I mean,
that's by design. If you look at
it
R.
is designed
Kelly,
that way.
you know they got a documentary on Michael Jackson coming out too. On child molestation.
Oh yeah.
They destroying the black male image.
That's what I've been saying. I've been saying that on Grind Season this whole time.
And saying, yeah, he did it, and something should happen. They don't realize the bigger picture is to make black people the face of everything negative.
That's what I'm saying. Every time somebody get up. Nah, but it's like every time somebody get up. It's like every time somebody get up to a point and it's like they destroy. It's like it ain't just act this. Black is no color.
Did you see the definition?
I never look at the definition, but I'm not gonna lie.
If in this society, black is hated, right? If the chocolate cake is the devil food cake and the white cake is the angel food cake.
There it is.
Right? Yeah. Everything black is negative. You wear black to a funeral and white to a wedding. So when it's sad and gloomy, you wear black. Right. When it's happy, you wear white.
That's why I don't eat nothing white.
This indoctrinates you to subconsciously hate black. Then you go to church, they give you a white Jesus. And they say when you see this father, when you see the son, you see the father, because the father is in the son and the son is in the father. So if the son is white, what color is the father?
White.
Okay, let's walk slow. So if the father is white, what's the opposite of white?
Black.
And if God is white, what's the opposite of God?
The devil.
So the devil is black. So I hate niggas. Niggas ain't shit. I blow that nigga motherfucking brain out. You hate yourself.
You know, son. You know what, son?
That's deep as fuck.
Cause I always think like he on the same shit I think.
And you got
it's reversed.
The Lord's Last Supper, 13 white folk. That means, goddamn it, you ain't get nothing to eat that night. You was in the kitchen cooking. We've been programmed to hate ourselves.
Since Willie Lynch, it's been a long time.
And it's all by design. And so you can't get up out of it being in denial. Well, we gotta love them. You can't love the white man. Goddamn, you did everything you can. Martin Luther King did it. They still killed him.
Every day at work, I get them to business.
So why can't we just organize ourselves and clean up our community and get ourselves together? And everybody got an issue. Let's correct our own issues. Yeah. We can't wait for no government handout. We can't wait for no rich black people to come help us. It's our responsibility. If you say you a man, why you can't go in the hood and clean your hood up? Because you scared of them youngins. You ain't no goddamn man. If you scared of your own son, your own nephew, your own little cousin, you ain't no man.
And that's the problem. A lot of these niggas, see, you know what, man? A lot of these youngers be cool with me because I'm cool with them. Because I understand y'all. I remember when I was young, none of the OGs, our OGs was different.
Right.
Our OGs loved us.
Right.
But we did the ones around my way though. They was a little annoyed to fuck with us. You see what I'm saying? The niggas that was getting the money, they wouldn't come fuck with us. They stayed away from us. But I'm not gonna do that. And then guess what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna lead you the wrong way. Because I seen it happen to my youngest.
So you responsible. You see, you a responsible black man.
This what I went through, man. And it kind of hurt. Cause you know I come from this shit. I really was in this shit. You know what I mean? And you know, I went through my shit, went to jail, got locked up. When I came home, I really fell in love with doing music. And this shit had turned into all this other shit, right? So I've been moving positive for a minute just on this shit. But my youngest, they was out there in the mix. Really out there in the mix. And they really listened to me and really looked up to me because they remember both sides. They remember when I was out there. And now they remember from the, the shit that I'm doing now. It was hard for them to listen to me because in one instance you got me, I pull up on you, you don't hardly see me like that. And I pull up, I come through, I kick it with you, and I'm talking all positivity to you. And then as soon as you get out the car with me, you go right here with another nigga, same age as me or priority me, and he promoting you to be out here on some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? My youngest end up crashing, man. And one of my youngest hit men was like, he really think about, we had a rap conversation. And he just always remember, when I told, it's like, y'all looked at me as if I wasn't hip or I wasn't fly no more because I ain't involved in that stupid shit. Like my thing, if you gonna go for something that really stand for something, because in life war is inevitable. You see what I'm saying? But it's certain shit that you niggas move on that don't have no sense at all. And we glorify these niggas. We talking about free this nigga. If this nigga did some crash dummy shit, this where it started at. If he did some crash dummy shit, nobody from the hood better not post this nigga talking about free this nigga.
See, I like how you think, and I like how you think. I like how you think. Because we got the power to change it. We can change. We can do the paradigm shift. We can change the dynamics because we the men and the women that love the people. And I tell youngins every day, you don't have to die in the hood. You don't have to get killed. You can be successful when you ain't got to sell out and lose your integrity. See, we got to change the narrative, but we got to realize we control the narrative. Right. Like, we make what's cool.
I like that.
We make what's cool. Being smart is cool. Being a revolutionary is cool. Like, you had a glass ceiling with that ignorant shit. It's 36 ounces in a key and a Glock shoots 17 times. Nigga, ain't no more to learn with that ignorant shit.
Hello.
That's it, though.
Hold up, let's get to it then. Fuck it, since we talking. Alright. Even with my rappers, right? I be trying to tell them the difference because you don't want to keep going with there and now, but this is the difference. It really was rappers I wanted to be like. I wanted to be like Scarface. Can't tell me that Scarface. Man, you couldn't tell me Scarface wasn't like a god OG to me because the shit he taught was on them levels, like Tupac, all them niggas like that. When you go to now, I can't say one rapper I can say I listen to that make me feel like I'm now. Like we listen to him, I love that shit. It's the message. Because, you know, we ain't promote taking drugs. We were telling you to get it and flip it. Now we promote. I mean, it's cool. I respect it and shit. Man.
Listen to what we promote. I ran off on the plug. Nigga, that's ignorant backwards shit. You ran off. You think that's cool?
Yeah,
you make a song, no new friends. That's some ignorant shit. We social creatures.
Facts. And you're supposed to network. You're supposed to network. No new friends, so you don't want to network? You
That's
don't want
ignorance. And we embrace that shit. That shit is crazy.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Wow,
He wow. To me,
but
in my eyes.
Guess what?
In my
because
eyes.
they knew it would work. They knew this shit would work.
That's what Soulja doing.
White boy, Mexican.
Soulja smart though. I don't give a fuck what
Soulja smart, but at the end of the day, I'm saying Soulja seen what Tekashi just came up on. Cause Soulja been doing this trolling. He been doing this trolling shit. He just seen what Tekashi did with it. And now he trying to capitalize. I understand. Soulja started. Soulja is.
He been the internet king.
Yeah,
he the one
been
started
that.
that
But
shit.
I'm saying like he see what's going on and he capitalizing on it because what has he done other than get that game console?
I'm gonna tell you another problem I got. Right?
They too much Instagram
with the women, right? That's why I ain't got them. You know, not me per se, but us.
Right.
That's why we ain't got a chance. Got why?
Why?
Cause they watching Love and Hip Hop.
Nah,
Don't know how to separate
I
Don't know how to separate reality from that shit.
It ain't even just Love and Hip Hop. It's the internet.
It's the media. It's
the media. Period. God, they gone. The females is gone.
You go on a date.
But they come from. They don't realize that, right? And so once you become socially conscious, you got a responsibility with your social consciousness.
Man, it's bad though, man. Man, it's bad. Like. Once a saying becomes relevant, the whole world is saying.
That's not true.
This period thing.
That's not true. Because I come from that. So if I'm an example of it, then that means that you can defy the odds.
No, I'm talking about right now. Like if y'all heard all the females saying period.
Well, I said it on one of my point blank period.
Yeah, that's like all that's going on is period.
Because we like sheep, right? And so if we like sheep that move in herds, then the slave master knows that. So he controls the media. So with us being on with that information, we should be mad at him.
Yep.
Then that should make us stop doing the ignorant shit.
When you see it, do the opposite. But instead, you want to follow.
And
so we need more leaders versus followers. Just lead.
But the thing with me is like, I never been like a social media type of nigga. But since I've been on grind season, I try to do more. But it's like, it's hard for me to break that shell. Cause it be a lot of, I can't do a lot of the shit that niggas do.
But you can do.
But no, I'm just saying like, I don't even try
to be hip.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of like I ain't even sound like I'm the most hoodest nigga, but like I come from all these laws or like how they come from. Like they can say, but I'm just saying like certain shit I can't do. Like everywhere I'm going, what I'm doing, where I'm at, what my girl look like, everything I can't put on the gram.
They just putting their kids.
Yes, I'm saying I can't put on the gram. I can't put on the gram.
And put their kids on there. So
niggas got
I got a challenge for y'all. I got a challenge for y'all. Try this though. Try it for real. Go find you 3-4 youngins and say, are you a leader or a follower? 100% of the times they're gonna say I'm a leader, right? But then you point out, what do you do different from the followers? Everything they do, you do. What make you a leader? What are you doing to separate you from the masses to make you a leader? Shit. You ain't doing shit different.
Niggas make me feel
ain't
bad.
no goddamn leader.
Cause I don't buy J's. They make me feel because when the J's come out, I can have the money to buy them J's that come out all the time. I be having it. But niggas, I don't buy J's.
I gotta make a point right quick. Hold up. Because I don't want this to get offline. Because my man, he said the message of rap music has to be helping and pushing each other forward. They hurt one another like that.
That's why I love Meek Mills and Jay-Z.
All right, see, that's what I'm saying. All right, so listen. This is the point I'm making. I love these youngest rappers. I want them to rap. If that's the way you're going to get your aggressiveness on without having to actually do something to somebody, I'm with you for that shit. But like if you're around me, see, a lot of artists, I'm going to make sure you a little bit conscious of the message that you're putting out there. Because because you got these kids fucking with you. You see what I'm saying? So like now, alright, that been my reason. They trying to figure out why God ain't dropping no music, right? Alright, here it is. There's so many different things, but one of the main reasons is I'm more so in a mature space right now. People like when I talk, they don't like me when I'm chilling. They like me to get on this homicidal maniac shit. But now, you know, I'm gonna do this shit just for my people. This last joint, I feel like I done bridged that gap in between saying some stupid.
Right.
I want you to learn from me.
Right. Let me tell you this. Do you know in America, in Hollywood, it's against the law to make a movie where the bad guy wins? Name one movie you know where the bad guy won. You can't name one movie. It's against the law.
Say it again.
It's against the law to make a movie where the bad guy wins. At the end of the movie, he get locked up or killed. Any movie you think of, it's against the law.
Or to be continued.
And then he still won't get killed in part 2.
Yep. Now that I'm thinking about it,
it's against the law. Right? So
What's that movie? Nah, I ain't even trying because I watched the movie. I ain't understand the ending. I be throwing shit off. No Country for Old Men. Y'all seen that?
Yeah, I seen that.
Is that a bad? The bad guy didn't die. That joke.
Why is it allowed? Right? You can't make no rap song killing the police. It's against the law. They ain't gonna let. And you can't make no rap song talking bad about Jews. Michael Jackson, sue me, do me. I know you want to Jew me. They made him take that shit out. But you could bitch, fuck you, nigga. I'll blow your motherfucking brain. You could do that all goddamn day. The slave master want you an ignorant ass nigga. The slave master allow you to do that because you've been allowed to do that for 500 years. You can't make no song. If you just gotta kill somebody in the goddamn song, why you won't kill the slave master? Why you won't kill the police? Why you won't empty that Draco out on the police that just killed a black person somewhere? Why you won't? Because you scared. You scared of the goddamn white man. You a killer. If you seen 4 black people in the car and all 4 of them had guns, and you know all 4 of them had guns, and you by yourself and you got your gun, you gonna go hard. I went all out and shot it out with them niggas, right? Everybody gonna say they gonna go hard, right?
Right.
That same one person, a white police can come down with a donut in his hand and drive, and you gonna throw your goddamn gun. Why you don't do the same thing to him? So you would risk your life with 4 black people and all 4 of them got guns. And you'll throw your gun with the white man. He got a donut in his hand and he's driving with one hand. Because you scared of white people. And so I got to give y'all this shock therapy.
No, you think it could be like a or would it ever be? Or how would this come about, like at the ending, like of a revolution, or like black versus white, like it coming to like guns?
See, we ain't gotta do that. All we gotta do is organize. See, our ignorance keeps them up.
Yeah, right.
If we all black people earn $1.1 trillion a year.
Say that again.
So if we just came together with $1.1 trillion, we can end unemployment in the black community.
Man,
we don't have to do nothing to them. All we gotta do is organize ourselves.
And that's what it is. Cause
but we don't know that we need to be organized. You know, Harriet Tubman said
a lot of ignorance. And when people say, "Oh, you ignorant," they be getting offended. But you should be offended because that means a lack of knowledge. Not saying that, "Oh, I'm just trying to call you like a bitch, like or a hoe." Like, no, you're ignorant because you don't know, and you should educate yourself. And we too ignorant to want to educate ourselves. And it's like, I'd rather not know. No, you should know. You should know, because when you don't know, you can't. How can you teach your kids? And how can your kids teach their kids because they don't know? And then that's where we start with this generation, because we don't know. And our generation before was too silent not to speak on it. And so this is where we're at. And so when do that cycle break? Who gonna step up?
Each person has the responsibility. All of us are dysfunctional, right? And so you got black women, they get loud and cuss you out. And then when you try to call them out on that, this is just the way I am. That's not the way you are. And if it is, you need to change. That's some dysfunctional, crazy mental health shit. You need to address it. That's not cool. This just the way I am. No, it's not.
Zodiac.
No, we just.
I'm a Capra. I'm a Aquarius.
No, we human.
No, I'm just saying that thing. That's
we got behavior patterns that we need to change.
My thing is, my issue is on the same thing. He like gentrification and all that. My issue was, as a child, I was always noticing like how like, and y'all know where the little go-kart rink at, and what's that, Kenilworth?
Yeah.
It's an area over there. I was riding over there when I was young, and it was like a Spanish area. Spanish people, even in Eastover or Rivertown, they have their own section where it's a store, a market where they have their own stuff. They have, you go in the grocery store, it smell like Spanish people. Like they have their own section, and we don't have that. We can't walk into a store and it's black. Except when I grew up and it was y'all. When I grew up and y'all was in the store, that was the only time I walked to.
Shout out to Alabama Convenience.
2 minutes. I want to touch on one more little thing. Definitely, my thing is too, like, say for instance, like me. You know how hard it is for me to get a business loan? But it's not hard for the China man to get that curry out. You can come over here with nothing and get a curry out.
I'm glad you said that. I'm a life coach for this entrepreneurship training. I'm gonna leave some of my cards. See if you know somebody that, you know, because we need to stop thinking in terms of getting a job. We need to think in terms of ownership and having our own. You know, but we got to be the same way you working hard for your job. That's somebody else's vision. That's somebody else's dream, and you fulfilling their dream. But you won't devote no time to your own dream. And when you lay down at night, that person that you see, that greatness, that's the real you. But how do you make that come out? It's bigger than just laying down dreaming that shit. You can really do it. We don't have to die. As a black man, you don't have to get 100 years in jail. You don't have to get shot down in the streets. You don't have to die. We can change the narrative. We can be progressive. We can still be fly. We can still be progressive and have our same swag that we had when we were ignorant. See, we ain't gotta be corny, you know. We got to make being a revolutionary cool. Like Donald Trump said, make America great again. We got to make being a black man and being a black woman great again.
And I like what you said about entrepreneurship, because think about it. When you go applying for these big corporate companies, you have to have a master's, a PhD, a bachelor's, a da-da-da-da-da.
And the person you're working for ain't got none of that shit.
Ain't got nothing. So if you own a business, you don't got nothing, but you expect everybody to work under you to have better credentials than you. So you might as well go ahead and be that entrepreneur.
That's one thing that I like about this government shutdown, because all these people that went to college, they government workers. Y'all are so smart till you dumb, because you supposed to take that knowledge and use it and create your own journey, not work for the government.
Teach us to go to school.
Go to school,
now
go to
you
school,
going
go to
school.
work for
Now you done went to
that
college.
person.
You done went to college to get this government job and to be sitting down with no paycheck. Why that
sad
person
part
who didn't
is
go to school, they've been thinking.
But you probably went there now.
They've been thinking after they got out of high school, how I'm gonna get further. How I'm gonna get further without getting myself in debt or without.
So before we close though, we gotta have some solutions, right?
Yeah.
The solutions is in what we already doing, right? The same people that you love and you will kill for and you will die for, right? If y'all go to the club every week and y'all buy a table and put up on the table and buy bottles, why y'all same 10 dudes can't put up and put on a business? Because you can't say I don't trust them because you will kill for them and you will die for them. So you can't even use the bullshit I don't trust them like that.
You know why, my man? It's because like the thing is it's a hatred thing. What we have for each other, man. You know, like the dude come to me all the time, they be like, man, I fuck with you, Slim. Show it though. Don't tell me you fuck with me when you see me, nigga. Show that shit. What, cause a nigga around your way tell you, man, dang, you keep fucking with Golly, man, you dick ride that nigga. You see what I'm saying? No, it ain't about that.
It's support.
Man, dog, if you walking, listen, I seen a nigga the other day, son. He came up to me, I was like, dog, you fly as a motherfucker, my nigga. He was like, what the fuck? I can't compliment you. I can't compliment you. I compliment niggas. I love to see niggas win. Ain't no hate. Ain't no hate. We all in the race. We trying to do some shit as a competition, but at the end of the day, you love to see another black man win. You know what I say, man? My time next. I ain't gonna say, oh, that nigga, he this, that. Cause I ain't got.
I was talking about you. I was in the mall. I went in the store today. I said, "You never heard of Gerard Street Garbage?" And she was like, "No." I said, "You not from DC?"
Look,
I made her feel like she ain't shit.
Right. Exactly.
Because that's how we gotta think. We gotta promote each other.
Oh yeah, you ain't hear that? You ain't hear about something?
Guess what? She gonna Google you. After I left, she gonna Google you.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
I want you to get the word of the week. Which, what is it?
Organized.
Give your definition of that. What you feel about why you saying organized. I want you to shout out everybody you want to shout out. And you go end the show like that.
We gotta organize because it's our responsibility. It's the right thing to do. We living in a time right now. People want change. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, where there's no vision, the people perish. So we got to create the vision. We already perishing. So we got to create the vision. And how do we create the vision? Organize. If you say you thorough, I'm an OG or I'm a gangster, I go hard. Show me you how thorough you is. Get 10 youngers to stop the bullshit. If you can get 10 youngers to go kill, surely you can get them to change the way they think. Cause you OG and you like that and you go hard and everybody know who you are, right? Or you fucking faking. So we gotta organize. We gotta change the way we think and we gotta change the way we act. And I wanna give a shout out to my brother, Jahar Abraham. Jahar is he calls himself a professional crane chaser. He go around, he not allowing no developers to come in our community and without providing our people with the opportunity. And the developers think that they can say, well, we're gonna get some jobs. Jobs, no, we want partnership in every aspect of the development. We don't want no goddamn job. This our city. And I gotta give a shout out to my brother, Big G. I don't call him Big G, I call him Junior. That's my man, I love my brother. He always been there for me since I've been home, and I love that brother. And Wally, we went to Detroit. Big G and Wally got the transitions. He played Rockman, my man Rockman. That was a beautiful movie. I went there. I ain't gonna lie. I went on some homie time to support G and Wally. But it was really good transition. It's really good. Shout out to Hannibal too.
Man, it is.
Oh, you in it too?
Yeah, you in it too. I'm waiting for the new release. Come on.
Y'all already know what it is, man. Look here, man. Grind Season Radio each and every Wednesday, man. Support us, man. You know, we changed the narrative. We might be talking about politics. We gonna have fun.
We got to do a part two.
We definitely got to, man. We want to get you back up here, bring Mr. White back up here with you, man. And y'all already know what it is. Grind Season Radio each and every Wednesday.
The finest.
Best if you try running up. Don't aim for no list, I'm only aiming up. I took a few losses, but I'm going up. TNT